Hope everyone's doing great. Girl's walking up right now. Mike said that her personality was really good on the phone. Hi.
Mike?
Are you Selena?
It's Serena.
Oh, Serena. I'm not. My fault.
Mike?
Come in. Mike's gonna be with us in a second.
Okay. This is for the audition.
Yeah. We're excited.
It's a really big house.
Can you do me a favor and just lock the door behind
Yeah.
you? You good?
Yeah.
You got here okay? You found it? Sometimes it's confusing up there. First things first, can I see your ID?
Yeah. Of course. Sorry, I didn't think I needed it.
He didn't tell you the introduction?
No, we kind of talked briefly on the phone.
He talks fast. He probably said it anyway.
Yeah, I think I was just coming here to get more information. Here.
Oh, honestly. Local girl.
Yeah.
Great.
So is Mike?
Yeah, he'll be joining. I apologize. My name's Tyler.
Okay,
I
nice
work
to meet you.
pretty much his right hand man. So he's handling some stuff right now. He's going to join us in a little bit. Yeah, we'll go over a couple things. We'll have you in and out in no time. You look great.
Thank you.
Do me a favor, and can you go sit over on the couch right there?
Yeah.
My fault. Your bag and your jacket, if you could just hang them up right there. Did you drive or you Uber here?
I Ubered.
Okay. Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff going on today, you know, that midweek.
Just go sit over here.
Yeah, you can sit right in the middle of the couch. And yeah, you see all the cameras right there, you're just gonna face that one in the center.
Oh, I didn't know there was gonna be cameras.
He didn't mention the ID or the cameras.
No, but that's fine.
What did he mention?
He mentioned that he was able to get influencers to where they want to be.
Oh,
So,
okay. Yeah, that's the.
The ad on looked pretty good. I thought
Okay.
maybe this would be a good opportunity.
Did you even talk on the phone, or was it just DM?
We briefly talked on the phone,
Okay.
just because he wanted to make sure I wasn't a catfish.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I don't have very many. I don't have much information for him or from him.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you about everything. Yeah, it's been insane. You know, the new year, and there's just a huge influx. Generally, we like to be a bit more thorough before someone shows up. So I apologize that I'll need to talk to him.
That's okay.
Give him some more info. So he didn't mention anything about cameras?
No, but it's fine. I mean, I figured,
Okay,
For-
just so you're aware, they are all currently on.
Oh.
We do it for a multitude of reasons. I'll explain everything. And which ad did you see from us?
It was an ad.
Okay.
Just mentioned that you
Social
work
media,
with a lot
TikTok,
of
all that stuff.
influencers and brands. Been in LA now for a year. Kind of moved out here.
Oh, so you're not a local girl?
No, I'm from Texas.
Okay, because your ID. So
Have
you
an
must.
accent.
Yeah, you got your ID switched over then.
Mhm.
Yeah, sometimes it takes me like a year or two to even get a different ID. I don't hear an accent though.
No accent. Maybe I'm trying to fit in a little bit.
Do you have one that you suppressed, or do you just not really have one?
No, I'm kind of from the city in Texas, so suburbs, doesn't really have a country accent most of the time.
Gotcha.
In that area.
Let me look at something real quick. Yeah, so like I said, new year, and there's just an influx. Business is it's busy. And in terms of what you're currently, how old are you?
I'm 20.
Okay. And what do you have like a job or anything? Are you in school?
Yeah, I've been working at a breakfast buffet
Okay.
So I, pour coffee, serve pastries.
You seem like a very personable individual.
Yeah, I like to talk to people, get to know people, new experiences, and a new table is always a new experience.
I like that outlook. It's refreshing. Well, speaking of new experiences and getting to know people, that's part of the reason why the cameras are here. There's a lot of pretty faces in this town, as I'm sure you're aware of. And for what we do specifically, the people we decide to work with, the people we choose to work with, it takes more than looks. There's a personality factor, there's an intelligence factor, and then there's just that X factor that you can't really put your finger on, but a photo or a text message or a phone call can't quite capture. So that's why we have the cameras going. And Mike, as well as myself, we work for... This isn't my spot. This isn't Mike's spot. We work for a producer, and he's a busy guy. And if you think this spot's nice, there's more than this.
It's pretty nice.
And I'm not saying that to flex or to try to show off. Like, we don't have time for any of that. It's just the reality of the situation. And so what I'm going to do is just ask you a couple questions, get to know you, get a feel for your personality, and I'll take all this footage, piece it together, and give him just what's called like a sizzle reel. So that he's a busy guy, and instead of doing this all himself, it's kind of fast tracks it, and he'll have a 60-second, 2-minute clip to just say, okay, cool, I want to see her again, or let's move this on to the next stage, and so on and so forth.
Okay.
So getting to know you a little bit more, everyone's motivated by different factors in terms of like you scrolling, responding to the ad in the first place, showing up here. What's your situation? Like, why this?
Well, I always grew up doing acting and modeling back in Texas, but I never really found anything big over there. Okay. So I wanted to come here, and being an influencer, being a content creator, all of that has just blown up so much over the years that I figured maybe I could try my shot at it.
So you've done like little acting, modeling things back home?
When I was a kid, some community theater, I guess. Modeling for small billboards.
Okay, but you have a little bit of experience.
Yeah, just a little bit,
Gotcha.
but nothing like this. I haven't worked with any companies, like big production companies.
Anything since you've been out in LA?
No, I guess I had my hopes up, thought I was gonna find something, but I was the prettiest girl back home, but in LA, not really so much.
I wouldn't say that. Everyone's unique, and everyone's got their own flavor, so it's not better or worse. Mm-hmm. You wouldn't be here right now if you didn't have a certain look that we thought would go with some of the projects we're involved in. Mm-hmm. But like I said, looks aren't everything. But while we're on the topic, how tall are you?
5'4", I think.
Okay, and those little wedges, like an inch or two or something?
Yeah, I just carry a little bit.
Gotcha. And you look fairly petite. I otherwise wouldn't ask this, but how much do you weigh?
I think I weigh like 100 pounds.
Okay.
Maybe 110.
Got it.
In between there.
And measurements in terms of waist and up top?
I know 32 for the bust. I'm pretty much small all the way around, I would say. Maybe even like 27 waist or something.
Understood. Well, you seem friendly, easygoing. Is this the first audition you've taken since you've been in LA, or have you done other things?
This is the first one. I was very happy to hear from someone.
Cool. Well, I'm going to have you do this. We're just going to grab a couple shots, see how comfortable you are in front of the camera, things like that. I'm going to have you take your shoes off, and you can just put them right to the side and then stand up so we can get a good sense of your height. Is the temperature okay in here?
Yeah, it's perfect.
I thought it was a little hot. I'm going to take my jacket off. Do you exercise frequently, or are you just kind of natural?
My jaw's kind of my exercise, but I've always been small.
Can I have you turn to the side, like profile? And all the way around. Great, and keep going. Do you have any tattoos or piercings that aren't currently visible?
No, I don't. I have just nose ring, ear piercings, no tattoos.
Okay. No piercings anywhere else, belly button, tongue, anything like that? Okay, great. And you can sit back down. So I'll get kind of more to the like nitty-gritty details of exactly how things run around here, our methods and whatnot, and we could see if, sorry, look right here. Great. And yeah, we'll see if you're a right fit. I think part of what makes what we do special is that it's not just us wanting you to be here or you wanting, us to work with you. It's got to be mutual. Mm-hmm. And so if anything, just feel free to speak up.
Okay.
Do you know what drives traffic on social media? Like what grabs people's attention these days?
Usually bright colors, pretty face, always, maybe a really edited picture. But I think a lot of people are into anime nowadays and cosplay. Cosplay gets a lot of views.
Well, none of those answers are wrong. Do you know what all those things have in common? Visual. There's a visual aspect, there's a stimulation, and we try to play off of that. We don't say what's wrong, what's right, we just respond to what the market is telling us. And as things currently stand, what gets the most clicks are pretty girls, bright smile, kind of selling the dream, if you will. And part of selling the dream is, like, why you're here would be like living the dream, really. Do you travel at all?
I want to, but no, not really.
Do you have a passport?
No.
Okay. Well, we can fast track that for you. We have all sorts of...
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we do things nationally and internationally, and if things work out, then... Where did you say you worked? Yeah, that's no more. Are you attached to that? Do you want to do this as well as that, or would you be willing to walk away?
I want to walk away.
Okay, that's all you need to say.
I'm here for, you know, and I just have had no luck, so.
Well, things in this city can change like that. It's not this long, arduous process of work climbing up the ladder in the influencer world when it comes to TikTok, Instagram, getting notoriety. It's you link up with the right people and your life changes. Mm-hmm. And
that's what I've heard.
That's what's on the table right now. So like we were talking about, visual things are what grab people's attention. We specifically market to a certain demographic, generally male, and what males seem to like are pretty females. What do you think guys notice in a girl?
I think they do notice a nice smile, boobs, but eyes too. Eyes are big. Hopefully a good personality.
Guys notice you, like when you're working, or do they ever leave their number on the check or anything like that?
They do. Yeah, I think people also think I'm younger than I am. I get a lot of high school boys leaving me their Snapchat. Not really what I'm looking for.
Yeah. But you know what stimulates guys, like what they pay attention to.
I do. I mean, you know, I try to do my hair and my makeup. I think I can notice a difference whenever I look more put together at work than not so much.
You're a smart girl. I can already tell based on your responses and how you carry yourself. The guy that we're shooting for right now, I like you and I want this to work. We just gotta excite him a little bit. You seem to know what excites guys, so if you can just bear with me. Normally I would have just cut it right here and said, thanks, you can head out, we'll let you know. And we would send it off and we would see what happened. But if you want to really lock this in, just do me a favor and flow with me, okay?
Okay.
Do you have a boyfriend?
I do.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that answer. Does he know you're here?
He knows I'm at an interview.
Okay. Nothing specific?
No, I was a little embarrassed to tell him that I wanted to be an influencer.
You're embarrassed to share your dreams with the guy you're with?
I guess so.
Okay.
Maybe because it hasn't happened yet.
When you're with your guy, what excites him?
My boobs and my butt. But also just being around me. I think I'm a fun person. I'm a little nervous right now, I'm sorry. I usually am more outgoing, but...
You're perfect.
Thank you.
And in terms of like your body, are you comfortable expressing yourself in that way, like using your body a little bit on social media and things like that to...
Yeah, you know, like a little thirst trap, maybe.
Exactly. Do you have anything on underneath, like underwear?
I have a bra and underwear, yeah.
If we were to do a shoot like on the beach or something, like in like classy, like with a bathtub, would you be okay in like a bathing suit or lingerie?
Yeah, I could probably do that.
Okay.
Definitely would have to tell my boyfriend about that.